Hi, my name is Shane O'Sullivan and this video demonstrates Flickr Addict, an application for the Palm Pre and Pixi smartphones. Flickr Addict is an app that lets you download wallpapers to your phone every day and automatically rotates them for you in the background. You see here the thumbnail view allows you to set up your pictures in a variety of number of sizes. You can also, of course, click on any thumbnail to see larger versions of the images. You can pan here through them left and right using your finger. If you want to set any particular photo as your background manually, you can just click the icon on the bottom left there and you see it's set on the background. That sets the entire picture as your background. If you want to just select a single part of a picture, you can just zoom in. You can either use pinch to zoom or just double tap, pan around to select the part of the picture you want. And once again, just click the icon on the bottom left here and you see when we go back out that it's now been set just that subsection to the background of your phone. If you want to know anything more about any particular picture, you just click on the information icon at the bottom. From there, if you don't like a particular picture, you can block the photo or block the entire user. Flickr Addict can also take you to the Flickr page for any particular photographer. So here you see it opens another browser. From there you go to the Flickr's website and browse through their entire collection if you like. Flickr Addict can run a slideshow at a number of different speeds. For example, you see here 2 seconds, 5 seconds, etc. So if we just click 2 seconds here, you see it automatically rotates, and it will keep doing this until either you tap the screen or you turn off the phone. This is great for using it as a picture frame if you like. You can also add any particular photo user to your list of users that you want to remember and download later. So now we will see later on how that has been added to the list of users that we will download from. Flickr Addict gives you a large number of preferences that you can use in order to find the exact photos which you prefer. So you see here we have a choice of how many photos you want to download per day, from 1 all the way up to 100. Let's say we just choose 10 for now. You can also choose how often you want your wallpaper to be changed, 5 minutes up to daily. You can also choose never if you want to disable it. You can choose what time you want the new batch of photos to be downloaded. Default here is 6 AM, so we'll just leave it at that for now. You can also choose to stretch photos to fit your background, just as you would in a desktop application. There's a number of advanced options here that you can use as well. The first is to set up your Flickr account. If you have a Flickr account, simply click the edit button here. Takes you to the authentication screen. It's very simple. You just click the authenticate button. That takes you to Flickr, which then asks you, do you want to allow Flickr Addict to access your photos? Just click OK. Note that you never have to put in your password or your username here. Then just click Finished, and there you are. You're all set up to use your Flickr account with Flickr Addict. This gives you a number of extra options now that we'll see. There's a number of Flickr groups that are automatically set up to be downloaded from Flickr Addict. Here you see interesting photos, Palm Pre wallpapers, and iPhone wallpapers. And here's the user that we added earlier called Arch. If you want to add any other user, you just click the Add User link there. Let's say you want to add yourself, just click Me. You see there's a number of other options here. You can choose whether you want to get your latest photos or whether you want a random selection of them. For now, we just leave it with latest. Hit save, and there I am. If you want to add another user here, you can simply type in the name of the user. Let's say this is a user whose photos I particularly like. Click check user to make sure that you've typed it in correctly. And let's say now we'll get a random selection of his photos. To add another user now as well, since I've authenticated with Flickr, I can click the icon on the bottom right, which is a list of my contacts. So we'll just flick through these and we'll pick the user slipping away. See the name appears in the top then, and let's say we want to take a particular photo set of his rather than all of his photos. So I just hit the photo set toggle button there, and let's pick the along the Liffey one. Some nice pictures of Dublin. Just hit save, and there you see it says his name and the set that we're going to be downloading from. Flickr also has a concept of groups, which is a collection of photos contributed by a number of users. So here we'll just take the group Kinsale, just type it in there. We You can choose a random or latest selection again from that. Hit save, and you'll see the group is downloaded with its icon next to it. Let's say if we want to choose a group that I am a member of as part of Flickr already, just hit the Mine button. It'll give you a list of your groups, and just hit save again. Very, very easy to add groups. You can also do a global tag or keyword search. So just hit tag, and let's say we want pictures of soccer. Just type in soccer, hit save. You can add as many tags as you like. It's also possible to get photos of that were taken near a particular location. So if you want, you can just type in the name of the location. So let's say the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Hit find, and Flickr Addict will go on the web and find out where you are, give you a map. There you go. You can also use your current location. So if you want to get pictures from where you are right now, just hit use my location. Flickr Addict says, is this where you are? You say okay, just hit save, and you're done. Since I've authenticated with Flickr and given it my account details, I can also choose to download photos that I have marked as favorites. And just hit the toggle button there. You can also choose to rotate photos that are wider than they are tall, otherwise known as landscape photos. There's also an option that when you shake your phone, it'll randomize the selection of photos in case you have them changing quite frequently and you'd rather see them in a different order. Of course, this can be disabled. So here you see it randomizing the photos when we give the phone a shake. Now you see when we go back into the viewer, there's now a favorite option. So any photo you particularly like, just hit the star on the bottom. You see it's unmarked, you go back and it's marked as a favorite. Click it and you remove the favorite. And this is obviously hooked up to your account on Flickr, so when you go to the Flickr webpage, you'll see these pictures marked as favorites as well. So here we're just going to hit refresh, and you'll see now it pulls down all the photos that we have previously chosen. So it's pulling down from the group here, Kinsale, it's pulling down from my group, Paintings and Drawings, from Slipping Away, from near the Golden Gate Bridge, pulling down from the tags, getting photos near Central Park, and my favorites, and so on. You see here it gives you a list of everything that is downloading. I was just putting down the 10 photos since I changed the option for the number of photos I wanted per day to 10. Of course, you're doing this manually, but Flickr Addict will also run automatically in the background at whatever time you choose. Like I said before, the default is 6 AM, and it will download all these in the background without you actually having to do it yourself. And it will also rotate them in the background once again without you having to manually set anything. So here they're just about downloaded. And there's the 10th one. And here's your new photos. We just flick through them again. If you like a particular photo and we set it, so if you like that photo and you don't want it to change for a long time, you'd rather keep it for the day or maybe 2 or 3 days, just hit the lock icon down the bottom. That will lock your wallpaper so it won't change automatically, and just tap it again to unlock. You can also get information about when you last did a download, when the next photo will change, how many photos there are, etc. There's also a help screen. Just click up on the top here, you see About. Just tap About, and that explains everything you need to know about using Flickr Addict. There's a tutorial video as well. Just tap the little link in the About scene, and it'll take you to this video and explain it all again to you. So that's it. Flickr Addict is available in the Palm app catalog, and there's also a free version called Flickr Addict Lite, which you can try out and see what all the features are like. Alright, I hope you enjoy using it.